Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst power forward Julius Randle, and I think people are legitimately sleeping on this Julius Randle card. His Ruby card really at the beginning of the year was not that bad, and this power forward actually looks like a really versatile, really good power forward. His main flaw is that he's only 6'8", so he's kind of small, but outside of that, he looks pretty complete at the power forward position. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 16,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Julius Randle at 6'8" at power forward, 94 offense, 91 defense, coming with a 94 driving layup, 84 mid-range, 83 three ball, 85 standing, and 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 80 block, 80 steal, 83 perimeter, 84 interior, 84 offensive and 86 defensive rebounding, 86 speed, 85 speed with ball, 83 excel, 83 lateral, 84 vert, 90 strength, 95 stamina. I mean, statistically, he's really complete and really good. Badge-wise, he's got fast twitch, big driver, and bulldozer on Hoff. Gold badges include badges like aerial, wizard, masher, post spin, posterizer, pro touch, catch and shoot, corner specialist, bailout, anchor, chase down artist, off ball pass, post lockdown, pogo stick, workhorse, box up beast, rebound chaser, brick wall, float games, precision dunker, spin cycle, two-step whistle, blow by, physical handles, silver acro, drop stepper, rise up, break starter, touch passer, and bronze hook specialist, and post fade phenom. Really, the only thing he's missing is clamps, the like range shooting badges, and then I guess the playmaking badges like handles for days and speed booster. But I didn't really expect him to have range or the playmaking badges. And I guess him not having clamps isn't ideal, but at least he's got anchor and brick wall. Guys like Jared Vanderbilt and James Worthy, for example, who are cards I actually like, but unfortunately do not have that. So at least Julius Randle has that going for him. His drag back is really good, and his between the legs burst is fine. The rest of his animations, though, I must admit, not very good. His same side burst, you have to do the it's like the basic, I don't even know what sig. I think it's the basic hezi or something basic, something about motion style maybe. I don't know. Whatever it is, makes his same side burst so that you can only trigger it if you go diagonally up towards the ball handle, not same side, like a normal same side burst. It's an issue that some cards have, and Julius Randle is one of them. But athletically, he's a great slasher. He's got a pretty good release. He can attack off the dribble a little bit at power forward. Defensively, he's a pretty versatile, pretty good option. And I think he's going to be a really good card. I just wish he was 6'10" instead of 6'8", really, is about the only complaint. Because outside of that, I don't see much wrong with this card. I think he's just as good, if not better, than guys like JV and James Worthy. And for 84 KMT, might be an absolutely amazing budget power forward. So, or maybe not budget isn't the right word, but great power forward for his price. So let's hop into a game, see what Julius Randle can do. All right, our opponent has Kyrie, MJ, PG, Bobby Portis, and an under-evoed Jonas Valanciunas. Outside of that, pretty good squad, though. Portis at the 4 does not quite have the athletic ability, I don't think, to match up with Julius Randle. That's the thing that I like about Randle, is that he does have a pretty good amount of versatile athletic ability with versatile defensive ability, good speed, all that type of stuff, so he can guard the more athletic fours at a higher level than some cards are going to do at that power forward position. Plus him having anchor and brick wall is huge. Like, I just think him having those two badges is a pretty big deal. But let's get into the offense. First possession, D-book, push, cross, burst, hit our pop, catch, and we were going to go right by Bobby Portis as he jumped, but he does get called for the foul there. But that's a fine way to start off this game. Stu's team's not that great. I feel like this should be a pretty easy matchup. By the way, I do want to give a massive shout out to my boy Hayden for letting me use his account to record this gameplay, in addition to the Sabonis gameplay I'm doing later today and other videos that I've made on his account this weekend, which includes several other ones. So really appreciate him for helping me out this weekend with all these videos. And Julius Randle running around into the possession, shooting a fade. That is not a good animation whatsoever, and we miss our first bucket. Not a good possession, honestly, in general. But let's see what we can do defensively. I will say, size-wise, at 6'8", he doesn't have like the biggest 6'8" player build, so he doesn't have a gigantic player build. I do think size-wise he will legitimately struggle against your, like, if you play Giannis at power forward, that might be kind of tough. I think Randle just got a block and a foul there at the same time, so that's kind of unfortunate. I'm glad he at least managed to get that block. I do like the fact that defensively he does feel like he's actually pretty solid. I just wish he was a little bigger. I don't know if he's versatile enough to make up for that lack of size. It's just, I don't know. I have to decide really where I rank this card compared to JV and compared to James Worthy are probably the two main guys, but then also compared to guys like Bosch, Siakam, cards like that. Like, where does this Julius Randle fall? That's an open 3 that I should have shot, and I waited way too long. And I'm going to shoot it here because he's not stepping up a Bobby. Nope. The freaking game is so bad with the contest system. That should never be a 64% contest, and yet the CPUs can just step and contest anything without any sort of need for any sort of defensive assistance or help or whatever. That's garbage, but it is what it is. I don't feel like the game should be rewarding defense like that, but there's so many issues with defense in this game. I'm not even going to get started complaining about it. Good assist for Julius Randle. We finally get ourselves on the board, so not the best start to the game, but we're going to put somebody better on ball as well. We're going to put him on Paul George just to try to space the floor out a little bit more defensively. Jump and get dunked on. Awesome. So now we're back down by 2. Let's go pick and roll because pick and pop hasn't come open yet, so we're going to go pick and roll because I have not been able to get that pop open. That's pretty good defense at D-book. Slip the screen. He's got to step up with Portis eventually, right? We can get him to slip it, and then we go D-Rob, Julius Randle, backdoor behind Kyrie, easy catch, easy dunk. Beautiful stuff, and one, let's go. Big dunk for Julius Randle. We will take that and one. We're going to try to attack that size mismatch every single play if we could get that. As soon as I saw Bobby Portis step on Devin Booker, he was helping down with Valanciunas. That's why I swung it with D-Rob so that he would have to help back with Valanciunas, and then I could create that one-on-one mismatch, and it created an and one opportunity, which is exactly what you love to see. Julius Randle is a very athletic inside guy. He gets compared to Zion for a good reason in real life, and while he's not as physically capable and dominant as Zion, he is certainly a very athletic and very talented player. Also, Julius Randle's been playing awesome in real life. The Knicks have been awesome in real life. Goodness gracious. Jalen Brunson, 50 points on 9-9 from 3 is insane. I know this video has nothing to do with Jalen Brunson, but that was a ridiculous stat line, and he didn't even get a moments card. That's kind of garbage in my opinion. I bet he gets a card at some point, though, for that or something. Good shot, Julius Randle in transition, catch and shoot 3, and I'm starting to like what I'm seeing out of Mr. Randle. Starting to think, man, he's just more versatile and more complete, I think, badge-wise especially, than guys like Vando and James Worthy, which means for that price point, oh, nice behind the back, too. There's a lot to like about this Julius Randle, I think, to be completely honest. Euro step to the rim. Julius Randle all the way inside, gets the layup to go down. That's a nice, tough finish. Love to see that through contact in between multiple people, and Julius Randle Euro steps his way to the rim, just trying to take advantage of a little bit of a size advantage that we have over MJ by a couple inches there, and we were able to do exactly that and get ourselves a nice little contact bucket at the rim. While up here with Randle, I know you're only 6'8", but height doesn't matter as much this year if you get good defensive position and good wallop. I feel like it matters more actually for rebounding than it does for interior defense this year, at least in general. Attack the rim. Julius Randle is showing me something right now. Attacking off the dribble, playing defense, knocking down shots, pushing the floor. I mean, doing everything that I could possibly ask for right now. Even has a block, even though he was called for a foul on it, so it's not actually going to count as a block earlier in the possession, but earlier in the game, I should say. But 10, 2, and 1. This is a versatile, really good power forward option. And I don't think people look at a Julius Randle card and go, oh, he's going to be good. And I think generally that's because, number one, Julius Randle sometimes in real life gets trolled a little bit. Number two, he's never really been that good of a defensive card. This year he can, oh my lord, contact, dunk, stick, dunk, dunk. Julius Randle. Oh, I'm having fun right now. That was a pretty small green with him, too. We still put it down. That was crazy. I love to see that. But this Julius Randle is one of the very most complete power forwards in the game, like, regardless of price. So for 84 KMT, really good value card. Definitely on, like, the Pascal Siakam, Chris Bosh level at the power forward position, which is a borderline top 5 guy at that spot, an A-tier type power forward. I am exceedingly impressed by this Julius Randle and really do think he is the new best, like, not super cheap, but cheaper power forward option. Obviously, Vanderbilt at 13K is still probably going to be is obviously still a better price point, but in general, I just wish they would have dropped the Amethyst prices, because some of these Amethysts are actually solid. Like, Reeves is really good offensively. Reagans is really good all the way around, and this Randle card is pretty damn good as well. It's just that they're so expensive at 84K still that it becomes tough to use them, although I wish I had greened that one as well, because an and one contact dunk with the meter would have been insane. But this stick dunking, I know I'm not getting super excited, but good lord, we are hooping with the stick dunking right now. Drawing another foul there, just getting on that rim. Julius Randle is feeling like an athletic monster getting downhill, especially now that he's got that slashing takeover going, and he is hooping. So you love to see that. 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And yes, I understand my opponent's team is not the greatest squad in the world, but this is still a very, very impressive performance by a card that I honestly just didn't realize was this good. Attack the baseline all the way again. He's just so quick with that slashing take. Slower bigs, guys under 80 speed like a Bobby Portis are just going to struggle to stay in front laterally, I feel like. Able to get to that baseline again and throw another one down. Didn't even stick dunk that time. And now I'm getting God Dannies. I don't know why I've gotten like 3 or 4 God Dannies defensively this game, but it's starting to get really, really ugly. Back out to Devin Booker. Let's go pick and pop one more time, simply because I just want to shoot a 3 with, if Julius Randle would please just pop out. I want to shoot a 3 with him. I'm going to try to shoot his fade. If we can get off the screen well enough, I'll shoot it anyway. Why not? I don't care. Julius Randle, actually that animation's not bad, but you're going to need a lot of space to get it off with consistency, I think. So as a whole though, 16, 3 and 1. Overall, really, really good performance. Offensively, really impressive as a slasher, but able to do some other stuff as well. Gotta say, I was very impressed by this Julius Randle's performance. So let's get one more dunk with him real quickly, since we have a little bit more takeover, I guess. See if we can go coast to coast real quickly. Get all the way downhill. I'm running to my own players and having to kick it out instead, but I guess I'll take the assist. I missed that as well. Always these anticlimactic endings to my great gameplays, it feels like. But let's hop back to the main menu and let's review this Julius Randle card. I think this Julius Randle can pretty much play with anybody at the power forward position except for Giannis, AD, And I think rebounding-wise, he'll struggle as well with some of the bigger guys. But Giannis, AD, KG, and Hakeem are the 4 guys who I think are just a combination of too big and too good to be really effectively handled by this Julius Randle. Maybe not AD, but the other 3, I'd say. Regardless, I still think Randle is a very good power forward. I think he's your best option for that 84K MT price point because of the versatility that he does give you defensively. If he was 6'10", I would be higher on this card, but at 6'8", I don't think he's truly exceptional player build wise, and I think that kind of hurts the card at the 4. But as a whole, I do think he is a very good card for that 84K MT price point. Not a power forward you want to sleep on. And honestly, the power forward position I think is the weakest spot, or at least one of the very weakest spots in my team in terms of viable guys outside of the top couple. So to me, having a guy like Julius Randle helps with the depth of power forward position. Is a guy who can hopefully help a lot of people's squads. So that is good for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.